What up guys, it's Bananaowns here bringing you part 64 of my Skyward Sword Let's Play, and in this video there's just going to be a lot of side quests and a lot of cuts and edits because I'm taking out some of the traveling. So in the last video I mentioned we have to go to Lumpy Pumpkin. We're going to save doing that later and just get some of these side quests done. So this first one is you need someone to plow the fields for the Lumpy Pumpkin's owner's daughter. I realize that she probably has a name, but I just don't know it. So you need to find someone that can dig, hint hint, and plow their field. So naturally you're going to ask one of the mole people. And so basically, yeah, so we're going to do a cut right here to the Eldin Volcano area after a bit. And okay, I think what the fuck am I doing? I'm just running around. There we go. So here's a cut to the volcano area, and the leader is on top of one of these little pedestals, so you need to be very careful and basically just land on where he is and talk to him because you need to use the leader. And this is the old one with the huge beard. So he's pretty hilarious because he wants like to find a job that plays to his strengths, and he gets really pissed off at you because you kind of like just grab him with your robot and move him up to the sky to dig like crops, to dig like fields for crops for this girl for like the rest of his life, which is kind of fucked up, but really, when you think about it, it's kind of fucked up. You're like selling him into slavery. But I think he enjoys it. But, yeah, whatever. So your Scrapper comes down and picks him up, and it's really hysterical, actually, to see Scrapper come down and pick up this this mole guy, which I'm pretty sure this race has a name that I just don't know off the top of my head. So, anyway, he picks him up, and we're going to cut back to the sky in a little bit, I think right about now. So we have the mole guy in hand, and we're going back to the Lumpy Pumpkin. That's very difficult to say, actually. And look at this skydiving skill right here. I just jump off like way too far, but using my alter skill, I'm usually get him. So we bring the mole guy, the head mole, to her daughter to Lumpy Pumpkin and to this chick right here, and she's like, is he wearing like bongos on his back? Or is like those are like jars or something? They look like bongos. They look like straight up like DK bongos. Shout out to the DK, Donkey Kong. Oh, what was the name of that game for GameCube? The Donkey Kong like Country Beats or something like that, or Donkey Kong Drums. It's one of the bongo controls, which was really freaking cool. I remember I wanted them when I was little, but I'm really glad I didn't get them because that's kind of a waste of space and money. So it looks like this mole guy's pretty happy with his new dig. So. And then she's pretty happy as well. So she's very grateful, and you get some more gratitude crystals, which is pretty fucking good. Okay, so now we're going to do another quick cut here to the bazaar, and we're going to... Oh, look at the guy doing the fortune teller is not here, so let's talk to this guy that's sitting over here, and he tells us the fortune teller hasn't been around for a while. I think he broke his crystal ball, and he wants you to check in on him. So we're going to start another gratitude crystal quest, and also we're going to make this another one move along. So I'm just going to the item check girl to just like kind of talk to her for a little bit. I don't think I get anything. I'm just trying to activate her next dialogue because she's a next gratitude crystal quest. So you see that time it didn't work out so well, but whatever. We'll get it to work soon enough. Okay, so we're going to leave the bazaar and go to the fortune teller guy's house and talk to him, and he broke his crystal brawl. He broke his crystal brawl. Shout out to Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Really good game, but not as good as Melee to some people, but I really enjoyed it. I think the online sucked, but hey. So he broke his crystal ball, and he hears rumors that you're able to go and fetch stuff below the surface, which is where his crystal ball came from. So yeah, so you gotta find another crystal ball, which is really easy to find. It doesn't, especially since it's like right next to like a point where you can drop off in the Eldin Volcano area. It's just right next to it, and it takes like 5 minutes to do. I think it takes longer to travel to the Eldin Volcano than it does to actually get the crystal ball. Okay, so we get the ability to douse for it, which I already know where it is, so it's not really necessary at all. Okay, so there's going to be another quick cut right about now-ish? I think right here. Okay, so we go back to the bazaar to talk to the item check girl, and here we go. Her next part of her quest activates, and then she starts calling you darling, and when she starts calling you darling, that's when you can activate her gratitude crystal quest. Yeah, okay, yeah, so that's when you can activate her gratitude crystal quest, is when she starts calling you darling. And yeah, so it's, her quest is really funny. She has a very overprotective dad that kind of is like, hey, I don't want any it's really hilarious because like the dad is talking about he doesn't want anyone getting up on her, but he says like, hey, if you help me out, I'll introduce you to my daughter. And it's really funny because she's pining over Link, and it's actually quite hilarious to think that, like, they're both doing something. But I'm really nice to the item check girl. I think her name is Beatrice. I just figured I'd be nice instead of being a meanie and just telling her she has quite a crush on you. But you know, Link's a one woman kind of Hylian. Yeah, there we go. He's a one woman Hylian. He, especially in this game, man, he has a very big thing for Zelda, which is very apparent when he wants to wake her up from her amber sleep. She's like part of Fringe, which is absolutely hilarious. And it's a good reference, by the way. It's like the amber and Fringe. So anyway, I'm doing this little minigame right here. You don't have to do it. You just get like a few items, and if you get really good at it, you can get... he just hands out good items, I guess, or rupees. So there's no heart piece in it, so it's not really worth it, but I did it so I can talk to him and activate his dialogue, which I think you need to, actually. So this guy is the father of the item check girl. So basically you can ask him questions and he says he has a task for you. So you'll see the little speech bubble up on top of his head. And he basically asks you to spy on his daughter and see like what type of guy that she's falling for, which is absolutely hilarious because it is Link, as I mentioned earlier. And I really like it because he's like super overbearing, and I kind of, and okay, that's too much of like a personal story. But whatever. Okay, so then he's gonna tell you to spy on her, and you just have to go talk to her basically again, or talk to him. So this is really easy. It's just taking a long time to do the cuts. So okay, here we go. We're gonna cut again, and we're in the Elven Volcano area, right next to the temple, right next to the Earth Temple. And there's the crystal ball right there, but you have to first climb up to this area and claw shot up to grab it. So let's see. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah, getting our claw shot on. Getting our claw shot on. And there he goes. There's Cripple's crystal ball. We're gonna get Scrapper to grab it, and he's gonna come down and insult you like always. Like that, like always, yeah. Yes, indeed, quaint. Oh, quaint, you fucking... Oh, you fucking Scrapper. Oh, God, I hate... He provides a lot of comic relief to this game, but he's very much of an asshole. I don't like him as a grumpy cat robot person, but I think he's funny, so I'd enjoy him for that. So, here we go. He goes back up to the sky, and pretty much it. And we're gonna do another quick cut right now, and we're gonna get a heart piece located right by the fire sanctuary. And you can't do it until you get the magma mitts, so you need those. And this is another really important heart piece to get because we're in the last heart container, so we need 4 more. There we go. We need 3 more right now, I guess. Yeah, 3 to go, and we're gonna get all the hearts in this guide and walk through. Let's play, whatever. But hey, we're fucking moving along. We're so close to being done. And another quick cut right here. We're returning the crystal ball to the fortune teller. So there we go. He's very happy, and he's gonna be grateful. Huh? See what I did there? Yeah? See what I did there? I made a joke because he's gonna give you gratitude crystals. Oh yeah. Oh whatever. Whatever. Okay, so another quick cut again. We're gonna go back to the item check girl. We're gonna talk to her, and she said she has something to confess to you, where she's basically going to admit her love, and you have to go visit her at nighttime. So we're gonna do another quick cut here. We're gonna go into her house and I think sleep in her bed, which is kind of creepy until nighttime. But I just do this because it's just the easiest way to you don't waste a lot of time by just sleeping in a room. So, because I'm the nice guy that I am, I'm gonna talk to her instead of her dad and be a snitch. And I think it's faster to do this quest like this as well. And you get me and make her happy. So you basically tell her that, hey, you like her, you know, it's mutual, and you're being nice, but you're kind of being an asshole because you know where Link's like true feelings reside with. They're fucking with Zelda. I mean, come on, it's like this girl with her creepy. What the fuck is that like called that she's wearing? Does she have like a mole on her face? I don't know. I'm like staring at my computer screen right now. She's like a beauty mole. But she's wearing like this really weird like shawl covering question mark. I don't think that's the right word. But she has this really weird head covering. But anyway, she's very grateful that you like her, and she gives you some more gratitude crystals. And I think we're 69 in, so there's about 2 more things to do. So see you later, guys.